Hey Internet, Eric here. Ass Kicking August continues. Nothing but action movies being discussed this month, unless I have a live stream planned. Um, I started off with a bang. One of my favorite action movies of all time, Big Trouble in Little China. Today I'm keeping that ball rolling. I'm discussing Commando. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot, spoilers, specific scenes, what have you. It came out in 1985, so this is when Arnold Schwarzenegger is really starting to heat up. Back in 82, he did the first Conan film. 84, he did the first Terminator film, and right after this, he would be doing Predator. So the iron is hot for this guy. He plays Colonel John Matrix, a retired special forces guy, I guess you would say. Go in, do the deed, get out type of thing. Best of the best. And the members of his unit are being killed. And he is the last one alive. And since he is the best of the best, he is ambushed at his home where he lives with his daughter Jenny, played by Alyssa Milano. She is kidnapped, and he is being forced to go to the island of Valverde. If you know, you know, where he's supposed to kill their president because the president trusts him, and that will allow Dan Hedaya. If you know who Dan Hedaya is, he sticks out kind of like a sore thumb in this movie. Um, Dan Hedaya will be able to succeed and become president. And on the team of bad guys is the man named Bennett, who was a former member of John's group, but who was kicked out for, I guess, reasons. You know, he was a bad guy. He enjoyed killing too much, something like that. Um, John Matrix knows that they're going to kill Jenny anyways, so he decides to not go through with it, and with the help of Radon Chong, help rescue Jenny. Love this film so much. First off, let's get it out of the way. Schwarzenegger, never been the best actor, especially at this part of his career. He's not the best actor. He is just there to look mean, look menacing, and kill the bad guys. And that's what he does. He is blowing people up, shooting them, punching them, and then impaling them, dropping them off cliffs. He does his thing, and he's good at it. He's got the perfect look for this type of film. Radon Chong as Cindy. She's a flight attendant who gets caught up in the middle of this, and she's really, really good. She's the good comic relief of this. She has a lot of one-liners, like when Matrix is fighting Cook, Bill Duke. You know, they're just fist fighting. She says these guys eat too much red meat. There's a great scene where Matrix is actually arrested by the police. He's put in the back of the paddy wagon, and she has a rocket launcher, and first she shoots it backwards, and then she does the face, turns it around, shoots the rocket launcher. It knocks the paddy wagon outside. Matrix get out. How did you know how to do that? I read the instructions. She's a really good foil for him. You know, the good cop, bad cop, you know, straight man, funny man type of thing. And she's so good. And you eventually buy how she does want to help Matrix rescue her daughter, or rescue his daughter, excuse me. So they work perfectly. Alyssa Milano as Jenny, she's just there to be kidnapped. She has a couple of cringy one-liners and cringy lines, but she's just there to be a kidnapped kid. Nothing special, not horrible. Let's get to the villains. Dan Hedaya first. He just does a, I don't know if it's South American or Spanish accent or something. He's not intimidating. He gets blown away with a gun. I don't buy him being the leader of this, but if he's like a political figure, he does it fine. Bennett, played by Vernon Wells, who it was in he's in the Road Warrior. I think that's the second Mad Max movie. He was in Inner Space as the robot guy. He, in his words, has a look where he's like Freddie Mercury on steroids because he's got the handlebar mustache and the short hair. He's such a fun caricature of an 80s villain. He is over the top, especially during that final fight with Matrix. Intimidating. He is intimidating. He likes what he does, so that works. So I do like Vernon Wells. Bill Duke as Cook, just an intimidating motherfucker. Like he is in every single thing he's ever been in, whether it's this Predator or even fucking something like Car Wash. You know what I mean? He's always good. And then you have Sully. Sully is played by David Patrick Kelly from The Warriors, The Crow. Anytime you need like a Weasley little shithead, you get David Patrick Kelly, and he is fantastic in this movie. He is such a scumbag. Like because Sully has to make sure Matrix gets on the plane, and then he calls Vernon Wells and says, hey, everything's gone good, type of thing. He gives John Matrix some money. He says, here's some money, on us. It gives us more time to, more fun time with your daughter. She's a sleaze bag. Remember, she's 12. He's really nasty with Radon Chong trying to pick her up, and when she says no, he calls her a fucking whore. He's just a scuzzbag, and work does it to the T. Action, so over the top, so good, so unnecessary. Arnold shows up and he basically kills everybody on the compound on Valverde. No, he's not on Valverde. He's supposed to go to Valverde. Anyways, blows up everybody on Dan Hidea's compound. Whether he's shooting people with semi-automatic rifles, blowing them up with grenades or with the C4. When he gets into a tool shed and he throws a blade and it cuts off the top of a guy's head, he's hacking off arms with axes, axes to the dick, pitchforks to the chest, dropping Sully. Like we know the whole. He does tell Sully. He says, "Sully, you're a funny guy, Sully. I like you. That's why I'm going to kill you last." After he a great car chase with Sully, holds him with one hand by one leg over a cliff. Says, remember when I promised to kill you last, Sully? Yeah, that's right, Matrix, you did. I lied, and drops him. He kills Cook in a great fight, fist fight in a hotel room where it goes. They fight from one room, go through a next room where you can tell they're making a kinky sex tape because you got the two naked people, the man and the woman, and they don't notice it, but they got a tripod and a camera. They're making some fun stuff. And then he uppercuts Cook, and Cook falls onto the upside down table leg of a coffee table and it impales him. And then let's get to the final fight with Bennett. They're in a basement, fist fights, knives, guns, and then what does Matrix do? He picks up a goddamn pipe that's 3 feet long and just javelin throws it into Bennett, that impales him into something, and then the steam comes out, from the machine that's behind him, goes through the pipe, goes through Bennett, and let off some steam Bennett. So there's lots of one-liners in this, but the action is so good. The pacing, I think it's like an hour and a half. It just zips by. There's not that much. It's your stereotypical 80s blow 'em up stuff. There are some problems, though. And what I mean by that is, first off, the music. As much as I love the We Fight for Love song at the end of it, because it's a fucking cheese fest, in a cheese fest, it doesn't fit, to me, the action vibe we get with this movie. And then for some reason, there's a lot of use of steel drums in this movie. And I don't know why we have steel drums in a Commando movie. Also, there's a lot of continuity when they are chasing Sully in the car and they just destroy the side of his Lamborghini. It tips over. He goes and kills Sully, comes back. Well, we don't have a car. And then he looks at Sully's car. He flips it back over. We see the destroyed side of the car door. Now we do. He gets in. They drive away. The car is mysteriously fixed. So you have a lot of editing problems in that over-the-top action sequence where he's killing everybody on the compound. He literally throws a grenade on somebody. You can see the platform shoot up in the air to propel the guy. That's fucked up. They also use a lot of close-up shots of people flying in the air, which we've seen before in faraway shots. Mark L. Lester is the director. I don't know what he directed, but his name sounds familiar. It's probably something that I know of. Your editing was so bad in this. It's just lots of stuff like that. It's just wrong. The opening sequence where he is with Jenny and they're just doing daddy-daughter stuff. The music is very, again, cringy because it's to me, made for TV or like a TGIF type of happy-go-lucky, hey, it's family hanging out stuff. And I get it, but it just feels out of place for me. We gotta really hit the nail on the head that Arnold's fucking Superman in this. First time we see him, he's carrying a fucking tree trunk by one arm on his body. When he has to get out of the plane and get into a raft to go from here to there, he's literally in a Speedo. Doesn't necessarily need to be in a Speedo. He can be shirtless with his pants on, but because it's fucking Arnold, we have to show him in a goddamn Speedo. just stupid piddly shit like that. It's nitpicking, but it's just kind of funny that stuff is mixed in with this, the over the top action. But yeah, I love this movie so much. It's perfect. Like, I know I just kind of shit on the whole, yes, we got to show how strong Arnold is with the tree trunk and stuff, but we really start to get to know what type of movie this is going to be when he kills the guy in the airplane. He bashes a dude's nose into his brain, and just to make sure, he just puts his arm around us and just snaps his neck like it's nothing, puts him back, on a pillow and stuff like that. Don't wake my friend, he's dead tired. So this is basically Superman plus G.I. Joe. So it's hit miss. Like I said, it's a fun fucking movie. I really love it. The comedy between him and Radon Chong is great when they crash the car. Are you okay? I think I'm dead. You're all right. That type of stuff. When he's fighting Cook, you scared, motherfucker? This Green Beret is gonna kick your ass. I eat Green Berets for breakfast, and right now I'm very hungry. And she just says, oh, enough of this macho bullshit. Fun stuff like that. It works. She's a likable character. Fun villains, over the top sleazeball villains. I love it. The action is so over the top and fun, but there are those weird choices of music. Dan Hedaya is not intimidating at all, even though it is a cool firefight, between his men and him against Matrix. Anything else? I don't know. I'm gushing over this. It's not 100% well made because, again, like I said, we see some of those fucked up edits and literally seeing a man getting propelled off of a board to help him fly through the air when he should have just flown through the air when a grenade hit. Some stuff is unforgivable. Anyways, that aside, you're watching this for the action. You're watching this for the explosions. You're watching this for Arnold to kill probably 3 dozen people, 4 dozen people. You're not really caring about the technical stuff, but I am going to point it out. So, love this movie, but whew, there are some problems. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Jesus. Click the bell. Comment below. Do you love Arnold movies? Do you love Commando? Is this movie fucking stupid? Tell me what you think. Coming up, I think I'm going to do Demolition Man next. And then who knows? August something or other. Go to the page, find out. 10-year anniversary stream. Going to be great. Next month, I have... what do I have? Next month, Mickey Knuckles is being interviewed. October, Jewel Denial is being interviewed. And I'm not going to say it here. November, follow the Hey Internet Interviews Instagram page. Try to guess who I got scheduled for November. I'm freaking psyched about that one. So, blah, blah, blah. Cheers.